Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear lecturer of English for Teaching Mathematics, Mrs. Hamida Siti Nur Atikoh, SPD MPMath. Previously introduced my name Tanaya Shifa Armansyah with the student ID number 1123-017-000-0046 from class 1B, Mathematics Education Study Program, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Sciences, UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. In this video, I will explain about lines and gradient. Line. A line is a plane-forming element or shape consisting of a collection of points. Line properties. The properties of the line are as follows. 1. It has no base and end. 2. It has no thickness. 3. Can be extended on both sides to infinity. Relationship between lines. The relationship between lines is seen from the position of the line to other lines. The relationship between the lines is as follows. 1. Parallel lines. A parallel line is a relationship between two lines that have the same slope or gradient and have the common points. 2. Intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are lines that have a single common point. That is, the two lines meet at a certain point commonly called the intersection point. If the intersection of the two lines form a right angle 90 degrees, then the two lines are said to be perpendicular to each other. 3. Coincident lines. Coincident lines are lines that have a same slope and are in the same position. Two lines that coincide with each other appear as if only one line is visible. 4. Crossing lines. A line crossing is the position of two lines that do not lie on the same plane, are not parallel, and will not intersect when extended. That's a brief explanation of the line. Next, I will explain about gradient. Gradient. A gradient is a value that indicates the slope of a straight line. The equation of the line can be written with y equal mx plus c. Well, the gradient is denoted by the letter m of the line equation. For a line that slopes to the right, the gradient is positive, while those that slope to the left will be negative. That's a brief explanation of lines and gradient. Next, let's solve the following problem. The number of female workers over the age of 17 who work in a certain city increases linearly. If the graph of the increase in the number of workers is represented by the following straight line. In 1990, there were around 400 female workers over the age of 17 who worked. In 2010, there was an increase to 600. In 2020, how many female workers are there in the city? The following is the discussion. Given x1 equal 1990, x2 equal 2010, y2 equal 600, y1 equal 400. To find y3 equal number of female workers in 2020. Here is the solution. The slope of the line is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Use this formula because there are 2 points that pass through a straight line. M equals 600 minus 400 over 2010 minus 1990. M equals 10. The equation of the line is y equals mx plus c. Y equals 10x plus c. Substituting the point 1990.400 into the equation, we get 400 equals 10 times 1990 plus c. 400 equals 19,900 plus c. C equals minus 19,500. Therefore, the equation of the line is y equals 10x minus 19,500. To find the number of female workers in 2020, we can substitute x equal to 1020 into the equation. Y equals 10 times 2020 minus 19,500. Y equals 20,200 minus 19,500. Y equals 700. Therefore, the answer is 700. Second problem. Look at the following picture. It is known that points P and S are the midpoints of line segments DH and BF, respectively. Point Q is the point of intersection of extensions of GP and CD. And point R is the point of intersection of extensions of GS and CB. The position between the RS line and the AP line is... The following is the discussion. Pay attention to the ASGP quadrangle, because P and S are the midpoints of line segments DH and BF respectively. The lengths of AS, GS, GP, and AP are the same length. As a result, the ASGP quadrilateral is a rhombus. In a rhombus, each pair of opposite sides are parallel to each other so that AP and GS are parallel to each other. Point R is the intersection point of the GS and CB extensions, which means that point R is located on the GS extension. Thus, the RS and GS lines are lines that coincide with each other. Because AP and GS are parallel to each other, AP and RS are also parallel to each other. Therefore, the position between the RS line and the AP line is that they are parallel to each other. That's all I can say about lines and gradient. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.